What's going on, everyone? It's your boy James, Grinner's Garage, and we're gonna go ahead and take the Mega Moto 80 with the 89cc motor for a ride. Hoping to really crack it open and knock out some miles. Looking to go about 10 miles minimum. If the back holds up, we'll go a lot longer than that. We got a full gas tank. I did end up playing with the brakes a little bit, just kind of getting them nice and fine-tuned. We're still kind of doing all the work that goes into the brakes, hit it with brake cleaner and all that kind of stuff to make sure we're good and safe. So good to go there. We are still running pretty lean, I think, from my last ride, for just opening up the airbox and just getting her broken, stuff like that. I do think this will be the last ride I go on it until I change the oil. I might change the oil here pretty soon, just to get any particulates from braking and stuff like that. So I think this will be like number 4 or 5, the 5th, ride that I've been on this. Still everything stock, minus just taking out the governor screw and just kind of tweaking that. I did kind of play with that. I tried to give this return string, I shortened it and got it more hooked, but it's still everything's pretty janky and new to me back there. I did have to loosen up this top little bolt right there and that kind of helped when we go ahead, because we get to this point. Oh, and I also too filed this down just slightly so we can get a little bit of an edge. But we get to this point, like right here, we hit a ledge, and then we pop over that, and then we're maxed everything. So, but it's better now. It's quite a bit better now, to the point where I think my wife could ride this a lot better. So, I know I didn't really clean up the filings and stuff like that, but it'll be all right. Besides that, guys, we went ahead and tightened up the chain. She's probably a little tight right now, I'm not gonna lie, but we also went through and put some we put some just oil on there, some 1030, just some crap I had laying around, and wiped it up and made it look kind of nice. I'm not too worried about it because it's on this side, not on the side of the disc brake. Hopefully nothing, or disc brake, nothing gets over on that side. So yeah, besides that, everything else is good to go, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and strap on, and real quick, let's go ahead, actually, see if it starts. Haven't ran her in about a month, probably a little bit longer. Okay, so gas is on now. I think it was already on. Maybe I forgot to turn it off. Power is on. See how the old back is. Let's go ahead and have it on our choke. Ooh, not bad. Crazy how much it shakes, though. Alright, guys, I'm going to let it go ahead and warm up, then we're going to go ahead and hit the road. Stay lit, baby. Stay lit. I hope she starts back up. We're only halfway done. I want to chase the rainbow, chase the rainbow. we're back in the shop, and I'm not really sure when the video ended. I had to go get an SD card that I was just using that's like maxed out. Like 500 gigs maxed out because I'm doing a bunch of editing. Get that downloaded. Format this, and then here we are plugged in and all sorts of stuff. So we ran out of gas about 100 yards down the way. I'll get you guys zoomed in here in a little bit. But we went ahead and hit 42 miles an hour when the governor would kick in. Oh man, that whistle was awesome. Love hearing that whistle. We ended up going 14.61. Not really sure when you guys cut out. I think you kind of missed some of the downhill fun, but the rest of the ride going back, nothing really happened. It was a lot of fun and all that kind of stuff. So, so just to make sure that we honestly ran out of gas, so I got everything all strapped up. Anyways, let's go ahead and make sure that's the case. She had a little bit of time to cool off and everything when I was inside, so besides that, guys, I mean, I pinned her the whole way back. I mean, why not? The way I look at it, if there's like a governor on there, like, why not, right? Pin it. Have some fun. Running non-ethanol just because I have the ability to, so why not? Full of the gills. Make sure there's not any other issues going on here. We're on like Donkey Kong. We're out the old back. Why not? Come on, baby. Should we choke her? Nah. Run. Ran out of gas. Ran out of gas. Ran out of gas. That's all she wants. Might as well have a little bit of fun.